What's up everyone? Welcome to yet another episode of Cartoon Fight Club. Quick update, the second episode of Fatal Conflict just dropped on the Rewind Rumble channel. That's a battle between Spawn and Dio. It's something you don't want to miss. But if you have seen that animation on that channel and you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for today's fight. For this episode's battle, we have a YouTube fight between TheOdd1sOut and SMG4. Now, it's very important to note that we're only going to analyze these guys as fictional characters. The analysis is not intended to represent their actual personalities or real-world abilities/actions. To translate that, you're not getting a biography of the people behind the mic. If you want a primary source on who these two are, you can easily search their names up on that YouTube search bar. But with all this in mind, let's introduce Cartoon Fight Club's next round of fighters. Everyone likes to fit in, but not everyone can actually fit in. Some people are like James. They end up as TheOdd1sOut. Whether it be through first impressions, friends, groups, or work environments, James has built unique experiences and shared them to the world. Now, breaking down TheOdd1sOut in a fictional versus sense is quite a challenge. TheOdd1sOut is essentially a comical representation of James's real life. So if I take a realistic approach to this, it will weaken his character in terms of fighting abilities. But if I take a fictional approach to his avatar, we can get ourselves into an actual debate. James is an animator, and when you're an animator in an animation, you become aware of the things around you. TheOdd1sOut can use his animation skill to animate the world around him. This does give him a solid tier of reality warping, as he can animate past experiences and recreate them visually. Keep in mind, we are looking at this in a fictional sense, as a character reanimating real events, similar to how Bugs Bunny can do it in the Looney Tunes. His favorite meal is Sprinkles. However, there's a dark side to this. Sprinkles is codename for his subscribers. TheOdd1sOut has eaten millions of people. Whether you consider him a hungry dude or a mass murderer is up to you. But I do need to scratch that last statement. He doesn't eat all his subscribers, so the number could be lower because he picks favorites. He has decided to spare some Sprinkles, such as I Hate Everything and his close friends. But if you are subscribed to him and don't know him on a private level, there's a good chance he has the ability to eat you. He has moderate laser tag experience, proving that in some capacity, he does understand what it feels like to be put through combat simulation. He also has experience raising a nocturnal moth, proving that he can harbor life for scientific benefit. He could even scale to Derek Savage, as he outwitted him during many email sessions. Derek Savage can directly scale to IHE during their rounds of combat, and I Hate Everything is fast and strong enough to one-shot modern Sonic in his base form. TheOdd1sOut also has faster than light feats, as he is fast enough to react to ultraviolet light. He put on his glasses before the ultraviolet light got a chance to hit him. His only considerable weakness are his lack of actual combat experience, which is a lot different than combat simulation. Again, he has combat simulation experience through laser tag, and he has plenty of life experience, but as a fictional fighter, he hasn't exactly went toe-to-toe with any heavy-hitting fictional enemies in his life, for better or for worse.
Nice to see you again. It's Cappy from Super Mario Galaxy. Hey.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Hey.
What?
Super Mario Glitchy 4 comes from the machinimist realm of Super Mario 64. This guy looks like Mario, but trust me, they are nothing alike. Unlike Mario, SMG4 wears a blue cap, blue undergarments, and white overalls. SMG4 hates spaghetti and prefers rice and chicken, whereas Mario is the #2 spaghetti lover in the world, second to Gay Luigi and Ouija. SMG4 hates going to school, whereas Mario himself has about a half dozen educational games. Also, don't get confused with SMG4, SMG4 Mario, Super Mario, Morio, and Malio. These are all completely different characters. SMG4 is Super Mario Glitchy. SMG4 Mario is the Mario from the SMG4 Machinima universe. Super Mario is Nintendo's canon Mario, Morio is a Sonic ripoff, and Malio is Ouija's brother. Speaking of Ouija, SMG4 actually survived the almighty Ouija death stare before. Sure, it had some short-term effects, changing his face for a short amount of time, but he ultimately was okay and pretty much resistant to it. This is a great starting point to showcase the sheer power that SMG4 possesses. Let me remind you just how powerful the Ouija Death Stare is. Ouija was able to one-shot Goku, Sonic, Mario, Kirby, Mega Man, Tails Doll, and many more. In fact, Ouija was able to beat base form Sonic, and it took the revival of Super Sonic with the Chaos Doritos to bring him back to life. Only really the Illuminati was able to phase a Ouija Death Stare as if it was nothing. I'm not putting SMG4 on the same durability level as the Illuminati, since he did have short-term effects, but the fact that the effects were only short-term does give me reason to believe that he's pretty close to a power level similar to that of the Illuminati. There's more evidence of this with his ability to not only break the fourth wall, but also enter the real world. To break out of the realm of the internet takes some serious power. Also, as seen in War of Fat Italians 2015, we've seen SMG4 and SMG4 Mario able to keep up and punch Sonic. SMG4 can easily scale to SMG4 Mario, and for SMG4 Mario to be fast enough to land attacks on Sonic would make SMG4 massively faster than light. SMG4 can also scale to SMG4 Waluigi, who survived an explosive launch of infinite meters, once again proving SMG4's super impressive durability. Now, this guy does have some weaknesses. He's clearly damaged by Justin Bieber, Jonas Brothers, and many other cringy things. Internet cringe is very dangerous to anyone. SMG4 is not excused by these rats. Also, he's not the brightest guy around. If anything, he can be seen sometimes as sort of an imbecile. Overall, SMG4 is an extremely powerful machinima hero who can survive Ouija stares and is fast enough to keep up with Sonic. And now let's set ourselves a circumstance. This battle will take place within the internet multiverse as both characters are internet entities, and this battle will have no preparation. With all this in mind, let the battle begin.
Boy, it's hot in here.
Okay.
Time for me to make money off your hard work.
Meanwhile...
Sklutch!
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Faggot.
Let's do this!
Now that this video has featured random toilet humor and fart jokes, I calculate that there is a 92.5% chance that the video is going to go downhill from here.
I, Prince Vegeta, am the strongest in the universe, as it's my birthright.
Boy, it's hot in here.
What the fuck? I believe I can fly.
What?
Watch out for me! Mario Party 8!
Meanwhile...
Hey man, look. I am very sorry. It was wrong of me to attack you. I did it because I saw a manatee give birth and that made me really horny. So I went and ate 14 bags of wet hair, and no, not human hair, I am not some sicko, it was 14 bags of wet baboon hair. And that's why I killed everyone in that retirement home. Oh wait, that's the wrong apology, my bad, let me explain why I was fighting you.
I'm going, what?
Meanwhile.
Boy, it's hot in here.
My calculations were correct. I now calculate an 88.2% chance that the rest of this video really won't be worth watching at all. So you might as well leave now, and go to the Rewind Rumble channel.
Do you have what it takes?
I really hope all of my viewers maintained their sanity during that animation, and I apologize if you lost brain cells watching it. That animation was sheer randomness on purpose. It wasn't supposed to represent anything other than stating that SMG4 would win, but it wasn't a simulation. And if cringy animations like these aren't your thing, I did start a new channel known as Rewind Rumble, where everything is taken in an absolute serious approach. The latest Rewind Rumble being the Swordsman Free-For-All, and the sub-series on that channel, Fatal Conflict, TheOdd1sOut, which also released on the same day as this. So make sure you check that out if these types of cringy animations aren't your thing. Thanks, and now for the post-analysis. So the winner is SMG4, but I didn't have the guts to actually kill off TheOdd1sOut. But if he and SMG4 were to actually get into a fictional fight like that, SMG4 would take the victory with resounding ease. TheOdd1sOut is extremely fast. He's easily faster than the speed of light, as he can react before ultra-violent light attacks. But mere light speed is nothing for someone like SMG4, as crazy as it sounds, as SMG4 is fast enough to keep up with Sanic. Sanic is massively faster than light, as shown on many different occasions throughout many different references. SMG4 can also easily scale to SMG4 Mario and SMG3, who are all on par with surviving a black hole that was created in the Shoot to the Observatory in the Sky upload. This easily gives SMG4 at least solar system level strength and durability. SMG4 actually survived the almighty Ouija death stare, and most importantly, both characters, TheOdd1sOut and SMG4, have canon experience, as shown in the latest War of the Fat Italians. They do know each other, so SMG4 would know what it takes to beat TheOdd1sOut in a fight. Worst of all, TheOdd1sOut has no actual combat experience like SMG4 has. SMG4 enters action-packed fights all the time. Almost every time he's on screen, he does something that's either battle-intensive or dangerous. Most of TheOdd1sOut's experiences aren't really fight-oriented. In fact, it's almost the exact opposite of SMG4's. In short, while TheOdd1sOut is fast, SMG4 is faster. SMG4 is far more experienced and lives in a universe filled with randomness and chaos. TheOdd1sOut's universe is far more consistent and calm. It does give TheOdd1sOut a societal advantage, but this isn't who's the better model citizen. This is who would win in a fight. And if TheOdd1sOut and SMG4 were forced to get into a fight, SMG4 would win, making the winner of this battle SMG4. Now, as many of you should know, since that Markiplier vs PewDiePie episode, the YouTube free-for-all has been confirmed. But back in those days, I announced the roster at 20. If you want me double that roster to 40, all you gotta do is drop a like on this video. If this video gets 5,000 likes, that roster will be expanded. Also, don't forget to comment down your own ideas, don't forget to check out the Rewind Rumble channel, and stay tuned as the next fighters are going to be revealed. On the next episode of Cartoon Fight Club.